The signs are on the wall. This is now the gold rush of, what they call AI. It's a new age. It's a new thing that you want to catch the wave while it's early.
Yeah, and it's like I put people in a position to make sure, like, one, you don't have to trade your time for money, but two, management. That's the other part. That's why it's coaching and consult. So, like, for every 100, you're going to park 10 and then only use 90, and then you can have the 90 on auto pay against the 10. Like, we're going to teach you management. So, like, you'll never be late on a bill. You'll never be running short. For every 20 you invest, I highly advise have an extra 20 on the side, like every time, because I done enough consultations to hear every story about what happened, and I'm like, yeah, like, not to say you need a backup plan for everything, but you might as well, because the funding is so easy to get. Like, once your credit score stays high, you can get 20, 50,000 every single month. There's so many banks out there. I do that, right? So I hide any debt that I have on the business side, and then my score stays in the 800s, and we minimum inquiries, everything.
Yo, what's going on? It's the Lee King 850. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, like and subscribe. We talk about everything to get you business funding and an 850 credit score. Today, I'm just checking in, man. I felt like one of my commitments for this new year is posting more on social media, and I got to show y'all some love, man. So make sure you comment down below what you want to hear more of, but I'm going to let y'all know few things that I'm up to. I got some exciting things that I just want to kind of share. As we speak, I'm building out this new software, and I'm leveraging AI that's going to be able to tell if you are fundable. Obviously, I do this and I do consultations manually, and I call multiple people every day. I speak to everybody every day, where I'm giving them game and telling them the next steps and things they need to do to get access to capital. Now, in a matter of minutes, I was able to prompt this thing so correctly to my criteria to getting business funding. And I gotta say, I am excited about what's coming. So as we speak, it's loading in the background as well, but I'm gonna be dropping this AI software, and I will put the link in the description somewhere, but you guys will be able to just upload your credit report, whichever credit monitoring system you actually have, right? And you'll be able to see how fundable you are without even risking any hard inquiries and this and that. Then, oh my God, so much is coming for this app, because I have a way where we can do a soft credit check, and you can get access to 30 different lenders, and we know exactly the criteria they're looking for. So, not to make this little update anything like a commercial or ad or nothing, I'm not promoting this, but I'm just saying I'm so happy and proud of myself that I took the time to look further into this AI stuff. And guys, you do not want to sleep on AI. There's a lot of stuff that AI can do. And don't look at AI like, oh, only the smart and intelligent people are leveraging it. We are all seeing these ads like all over our timelines, all over our social media. The signs are on the wall. This is now the gold rush of, what they call AI. It's a new age. It's a new thing that you want to catch the wave while it's early. A lot of millionaires will be made. And that's the first thing I wanted to talk about is don't be leveraging, don't be sleeping on AI. You want to leverage it, even down to the point where we're now using AI to fix credit reports, dispute derogatory information. We've been using that for years, but we're now even being more detailed, right? When you have the power of the FCRA and the consumer laws that protect consumers, imagine uploading your report and being able to match all the discrepancies, all the inaccurate information, all the incomplete information, and then finding the verbiage to correctly dispute those negative items, right? We've had our website deletethings.net live for probably about a year now. It's been out. It's been helping people get deletions on their credit. So that one would require you to all you have to do is get a copy of your credit report. stuff. So you get a copy of your credit report, you upload it to the AI, and it's gonna craft the letters. You just select the items that you want to dispute on your own. Let me get into the meat and potatoes of this video. Part of this, want to let y'all know is about, yeah, we're into the new year. So this is a quick little update, right? So outside of me working on these AI projects, I'm also working on myself to be the best person that I can be in this new year, making sure that I am not sleeping on my own potential. I want to inspire you guys to do the same. And and one of my goals, I want to post more on YouTube, like I mentioned earlier, and also like promoting my business more, and I'm speaking to more people. I'm wrapping up my day now, but I'm proud of myself because, I made some phone calls today. I could have, and that's the point of this video. I could have went to sleep early. I could have turned on a movie, watched Netflix, right? Um, I could have just chose to relax just because, I got another client, and it was a decent payout, right? But ultimately, um, each day the clock resets. Each day the clock resets where you have to earn your leisure. You have to really, if unless all your goals and needs are met, like you got to put in that work. And today, within in 2 hours, right, I've had people trying to book on my calendar, and it's a small team right now. Just being honest with you, it's a small team, but I took the initiative and I called some of the people that filled out my survey, and I'm gonna have a link to the survey down below in this video. I called out, I called some of the people that filled out a link to my survey, but they didn't book a call. And I couldn't figure out why, because I was seeing a lot of people that qualified. Maybe their scores might be in the 600s. But just calling these people, I was able to book 9 appointments by myself, which is gonna be another topic. If you want something right, just get it done. Like, don't make excuses. Don't wish that, you wish you had somebody else to do it for you and this and that. I fantasize about having help, all the time. And I do have help too. And some of the help that I have to train them. I have to coach them up and get them up to speed. And I thank God for the help that I actually have in real life. It's very helpful. But other than that, there's the idea where how you gonna help yourself? Like, what can you do? What are you going to do? Let's put in work. Let's go. Like, what are you waiting for, right? So, I just got this a brand new neon sign in the back, but I have another idea for a bigger neon sign that says "Help ain't coming." Help is not on the way. Um, some might say that's a negative outlook, but my idea that's kept me going, not to just wait around like people say, like somebody's coming to save you, this and that. Not to get religious or anything, but it's just like I feel like the higher power helps those who help themselves. And not to give myself a pat on the back, but I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back. I just booked 9 appointments that would have been just lost, dead leads. And when they truly say the money's in the follow up, the money's in the follow up. The last client that I just got, easy. We got him like pretty much around 50,000. Or let me be specific. We got him 46,000 approved. And this is a client, like he didn't book an appointment, but I just called him. I was like, why are you people not scheduling on the call? They filled out the survey, right? And then like we finally got on a call. We spoke probably like half an hour, building rapport, 45. The calls are, maybe they're longer than I wanted them to be, but here's the main point. This guy was qualified. He didn't even know he was qualified. And he was mad skeptical too, right? I might even post the results, like a screenshot of what we got him approved for. But within 10 minutes, actually, when we actually got the work, right? So we had the phone call and said, yeah, let's follow up Monday. Well, because it was a weekend, which I get is a good time to try and reach people. Is like weekend, like Friday, Saturday. Like this house, I just booked 9 calls like within an hour, just dialing, smiling and dialing, right? If you're an entrepreneur and things are slow, start smiling and dialing. Like just put in that work. Like, don't think you're above that for real as an entrepreneur, right? But overall, I had some really good conversations I even want to put in this video. I want to make this short and sweet, but I do want to just show y'all I enjoy talking to people, and I enjoy just guiding them, giving that guidance and giving them that game, putting them on new ideas. People think they can't get funding just because they have some maxed out credit cards. Yeah, Christmas was just a few weeks ago, so a lot of people's credit cards are maxed out, but I know these hacks and these ways to zero those credit cards out. I know how to like get you funds to even pay off the credit cards and zero out the credit card balances just for the reporting. And there's these different things people aren't even aware of. People have all these dreams, these aspirations, these things that they want to do. And then they have these excuses that are attached to the reasons they don't do those things, right? So I want to live by example. Like, let me do the things I know I'm capable of without waiting for help. And then let me also just reach out to these people, have these conversations. Because the last guy, yeah, I followed up. And when they say the money's in the follow up, the money is truly is in the follow up. And here's the thing about making money. It's like, it's the it might be the desired outcome for most people, but it's really like just a byproduct of really providing that value, right? If somebody says they need 180,000 or they need 300,000 because they're trying to get like $1 million building or something, I use my data points, my leverage, my banking relationships, everything I put in order. I put a strategy together, and that has value, right? So that's kind of what I love, what I do. And, we're able to put solutions together that people didn't even know existed. Yeah, everybody, you can simply apply for a credit card online. Yeah, but you're just like sort of winging it. A lot of the people I speak to, they don't want to wing it. They don't want to like make mistakes, run up all these inquiries on their credit report. They want the right solution at the right time. They want to do things the right way, and they don't want to make mistakes. They don't want to waste no time. They don't want to affect their personal credit. And I even heard some clients, they're like, yeah, I don't want to. I only want business credit. I don't want to do nothing with the personal. So my personal doesn't matter. They're all hesitant about us checking their personal report. But what they really got to understand is like, look, your personal report is relevant. Not saying that we need it every 100% every time, but for the most part, yeah, we need to review your personal habits. Are you responsible as an entrepreneur for the my bankers and the banks that we work with to want to even lend you money to your business? Right? It's not 100% just business. You are a representation of your business, has the owner, has the manager, has the president of your business operations. You're calling the shots, so you're in the driver's seat. So why wouldn't the banks check your personal credit? So that's just sort of like the conversations that I have on a daily basis. So I wanted to wrap that up, and if I can, I might play a few clips. I wanted to post this tonight, but it might be worth it to edit this video just a little bit to show y'all some clips. I do record on my calls at times. I even have a Twitch channel I'm setting up where y'all can hear these conversations, and I just gotta find a way to like cut out anything they might say that's sensitive. But I'm just getting to know people. I'm calling people, speaking to people, and yeah, they get to talk to me directly. For now, for now, for now, okay. But like, we are hiring closers and setters and salespeople. So comment down below or hit me up in the DMs if you think you qualify to just talk to people about their credit. But there's a lot of opportunity to grow, especially in a company like this where you work with me. Not to change the subject or nothing, I'm helping everybody get funding. So even if you're an employee of mine, we're gonna get you an LLC, and we're gonna get you 6 figures in funding. Everybody around me has to have 6 figures in funding or more, because it's just that easy, guys. You don't have to trade your time for money anymore. But for the most part, wanted to make this little daily recap, see how often, because it's technically got 2 more hours until the end of this week. Boom. I could upload this video. I could say, boom, I'm on track to like this the first week of the year. Really, is that really gonna set the tone? Is that really gonna set the tone for how you operate? Some people say their new year starts on their birthdays, right? That like a milestone, a real milestone. But like it is a good practice. Like, hey, all right, there's 52 weeks in a year, this and that. Like, how can you optimize every single week and then hold yourself accountable to like a goal? Like, what are the spots that you need to adjust? Like me, I know it's like yeah, I'm growing my social media, but I want to spend a lot less time on social media, right? It's just man to man, just being transparent. But I want to spend more time on YouTube, right? I need to spend more time, you know, doing those income producing activities and being productive, right? And but yeah, I did shoot a podcast. We got dropping, and I shot some content I want you guys to be on the lookout for. So make sure you like and subscribe because y'all gonna like those episodes for sure. And it's relevant to even what I'm talking about now. The last episode we shot was just like mindset, was really just not 100% mindset, but really like, yo, new year, new me, really? Really? So it's like, what we really doing? Like, are you really gonna be on that type of time, or is it just like even if you want to play those games, right, with the New Year's resolutions and all that, like we sort of broke it down, and it was just a great conversation overall. I collaborated with Mr. GWB, but it's my little, thing. I got some heat for y'all. So links in the description, all that stuff, everything I'm sort of talking about. I appreciate y'all showing natural, organic love on the last video. Like so that's even more inspiring, motivational for me to. I need to post more. There's stuff I've always wanted to really blow up on YouTube. So now I'm rambling, but not seriously, like y'all show some love to this channel. Y'all gonna get some quality. I'm gonna hit y'all with some quality. I literally just interviewed like 5-7 different editors and sent some footage out. Y'all gonna see the lifestyle, the credit, the funding, the cars, all the stuff that I'm into, my favorite subject. Join the family. We got school.com/HV, all that good stuff. Y'all know, y'all can see in the bio, but like, subscribe for now, and I'm gonna talk to y'all a little later. Stay tuned.
Because what they do is after they get you the funding, because he told me, he said, yeah, we can get the funding. He didn't say it was going to be 0%. He just said, I can get you the funding. And then I was trying to get him to give me the other little details. Come to find out, he was going to be doing a 15% cut off of whatever I got.
Right.
15. And I get it, because if you're the relationship connector, the finder fee or whatever, you do get that benefit. But I was like, $15,000 out of my $50,000, because that's 35. Basically what I was saying. Yeah, leaves me with 35, and yes, it's 25,000, but that's only $10,000 cushion. Right. And I always so even if I got started with the 50, I really was asking for that to have the cushion.
Exactly.
So I could keep paying, and I don't have to touch my personal funds to pay that bill. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I got 25 from my investment, but the other 25 is in the account to use at my own leverage.
Exactly.
And until the business is, I'm a little bit smart, Kai.
Nah, you smart. You smart.
Yeah, I was trying. That's why I was asking for 50. I would like to invest both, but I want to see one thing prosper and then take that, whatever I make off of that, still leave the 25, because that, like I said, that'll be the money I pay the monthly premiums with until I can pay it all back.
100%. And that's the strategy that I give people. So honestly, when people have no negative items, right? Like the last client, I said, hey, credit is about, like, you're credit worthy. He had a good credit score and everything was good to go. I knew that I could get him approved. At that point, what I decided to do, I was like, look, I'm gonna take your word for it. I do get a cut on the back end, but like, we could just get you funding, no money up front, right? If you follow the program. So the program is typically, let's see how much we can get you funding up front. Money hits your account, and then I get a success fee, but then it's management. I can show you how to management, so you don't ever really pay out of pocket. You pay out of funding, and then I show you how to manage it. This is something you can do 100 times. I've done it 100 times, I know that. But ultimately, it's like you can continuously get funding every single year. You can get $100,000 in a week, or you can work 2,000 hours a year and get $100,000 and save up $100,000. But we're teaching that strategy. But I start everybody off with a consultation. It's usually at least $1 as long as they use my link. And, it's brief. It's like 15, 20 minutes. But then I get to show you. We talk about my favorite subject, how I can get you funding, how we can get you access to capital. And if it makes sense to you, then it's going to make sense to you. If it's a red flag, like 15%, we're not charging 15% because I do business the way that, but we're aiming to get you like at least 6 figures in business funding, and it starts off with 0%, right? Like the bankers we have access to, they got 0% for 18 months, right?
Right, and that's good because if you're with the right deal in 18 months, you can have a nice, by that time you should see some money.
Yeah.
And you can pay that joker off. The goal is not to keep it. And the reason why I was doing 50 because I was like, well, man, if this don't go as soon, as best, since I'm just getting into it, and I'm sure it can because real estate is real estate all day.
Exactly.
But I just was leaving that leverage because I hate owing people money. That gets on my nerves.
Yeah, you got everything paid off, it sounds like, so I already know.
A couple of things on my credit report
before. We know how to do that. Like we typically specialize in getting anything removed within like a short period of time. I gotta be very careful with my verbiage, right? So typically a lot of our clients get like funding ready within 90 days. That means like we're typically getting anything and everything deleted within 90 days. That is not a perfect strategy. No company in the world can legally guarantee you that it's a perfect thing in a specific amount of time. No. But we have different methods and ways to get things removed. We just leverage those laws that I'm talking about with the FCRA. So essentially, it's like whatever's on there, we can at least take a look at it. That's what I mean by if you.
I'm telling you, there's 3 things.
Yeah.
My student loan is $14,000 something.
How much did I owe you?
It was like 55 was the invoice.
Okay. Let's see here. Tie. It was a $10,000 one. Give me a second. Delete King. So sometimes it's fast and it's same day.
Yeah.
Sometimes it depends on the whatever card you have. Sometimes it takes like 5 days.
Okay.
So just keep an eye out.
Using their personal credit cards for their business, but if you are using business credit cards, none of that debt will show up on your personal side, and your score will continually be in the 800s, and you can get 20 to 50,000 every single month from a different bank.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. So let me know how you can help me out. What is the next step? I'm right in the middle of a moving here on Saturday. Please let me know.
Yeah. So what we can do is this. Would you have time for us to hop on a call? I just texted you. Can you confirm you got my text message?
If you can email me everything, because I do everything on the computer.
That's not a problem at all. I'll email you right now. I just wanted to confirm that you were able to save my number, and then when we hop on a call, I can literally show you what I'm talking about easier than I can tell you, right? If you want to hop on a Zoom call, we can do that as well, right?
Okay.
Yeah. What day and time works best for you for us to hop on a call?
We can try Monday around 10 a.m. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. First thing in the morning, I'll reach out to you. I'll send you.
At 11. That would be good, so that I can start some stuff.
Yeah. That's even better. Okay, so Monday, 11 a.m. I'll lock you in the calendar, and then I'll also email you a few things you can review, some videos, some testimonials, and then some information, and then we can hop on a Zoom call. You familiar with Zoom?
I don't know if that will happen.
My score went boop. It went right back down.
Yeah, I know how it goes. But I think you're in a good position.
My score was at like on the FICO side it said 648, but when I looked at it on one of the other ones, it was like 698. So I don't know which one is correct.
For sure. Well, look, I was reaching out because I was like, I want to at least have the conversation, right? We can hop on a Zoom call, meet face to face. Like, I can literally break down an entire strategy for you to be able to get access to capital.
And you can show me how to really get the access, like no jokes, all.
Yeah,
like
100%.
And all I wanted was 50,000.
Oh, that's easy. That's
maybe
simple.
60. Maybe
yeah,
60.
We got somebody. Look, the last guy that called me, we got him 46,000 within like same day. Like he called me and then he's like, "Yeah, I got this going on." And then we looked at his. I was like, "Yeah, this is easy." He was so skeptical. It was hilarious. I was like, "Look, I'm telling you, it's that easy." And then we got on the Zoom call. Within literally 12 minutes, he got approved instantly. And then not only that, the money hit his account the same day. So I usually tell people the next business day, but he did it early enough, like around, it was like 2 p.m. I thought the wire cutoff time was over, but no, like he got the money in his bank account the same day, right? And he didn't have to work for it. That's 46,000. I'm like, yeah, it's that easy. Do you want 100K? Do you want 300? So now he's all excited, and now that gives him the money. Like you said, if you open up a business bank account, you need to put some money in there, right? So it's like...
Right. So, here's my question here. If I do it,